What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We just made it to the dealership. We're back at CarMax. I ordered the car through them. It's been 2 weeks since I've been here and we turned the Mustang in, but the new car has arrived. I am so excited. I haven't seen it yet. I've literally only seen it over pictures, and I ordered it through pictures. Basically, I paid $2,000 to get the car here in Tampa. It came from California. I'll kind of get into that, why I picked a car from California, why I paid so much to get it here. There is reasoning behind it, but now I got to go inside. I think I have to do a little bit of paperwork, and then we get to see the car, and I'll show you guys exactly what it is that I picked up. It is the paper I just went and signed. This is going to let me take the car for 24 hours and drive around. I still haven't seen the car. We're waiting for them to pull it up over there, but this is the paper that's letting me take it today. No way, we're waiting for the car right now, and there's the GT350 we traded in like 2 weeks ago. It's right there. That is actually insane that it is still here and they still haven't moved it from the parking lot. There it is. Here it is, the new G80 M3 for the channel. This is replacing the GT350 we sold to them. Just got the car in from California. It took 2 weeks to get here, $2,000, but the G80 M3 has arrived, and check out this interior. This is insane. Orange interior. We've got the manual transmission just like the GT350, but on a whole new platform. This is my first time inside of an M3 G80, like anything. First time I've even gotten here. I paid for it to get here, and now it's my first time even sitting in it. This is like completely new to me. I honestly don't know how anything works in here. I don't know any of the buttons. So we're gonna have to figure this out together. You guys are gonna come along with the journey. I gotta take this home. I'm gonna drive this, and we gotta figure out basically how this works, because I don't know what I'm doing in here. Right off the bat, the clutch feels so much different from the GT350. This thing feels way different. It is almost like, it's almost like a softer clutch. Like, it's a lot slower, doesn't take as much effort to push. The GT350 was super firm, and you'd push it and it would launch your foot back off right when you let it. This is like, there's like almost like no pressure to it, so it's like you can just ease up and down. Seems like it'd be really good for daily driving, so we'll have to figure that out once we get on the road. And let's not hit the lady. Okay, right away, we gotta learn how to put the valves open and get the exhaust on. See an exhaust button. Let's see, M sound control off, M sound on. I'm gonna say we need on. What does M mode do? M mode, now we're in sport mode. Okay, sport mode is probably the mode we're gonna wanna be in. Dude, what is happening? What is that? All right, here we go. Gotta get the Bluetooth connected before we can do anything. This has gotta be the most important part right here, getting Bluetooth connected. Who drives without music? You're just crazy if you do that. Dude, this thing is actually pretty sick. I'm kind of seeing the hype. We haven't been able to really get on or do much yet, but I can see the hype behind them so far. It's super smooth while you're driving, so perfect daily. To give you guys like a little bit of background, I drive basically like, I think it's like 70 miles every day for work, so I drive a ton. So having something that's comfortable to drive is a huge bonus for me. Because when you're looking at the GT350, I mean, that thing was not the most comfortable thing to drive every day. You had, the bucket seats were in there. It was just super rough suspension, so you felt every bump, and it was fun to drive, but just wasn't the most comfortable. This is kind of in between, where it's not as raw. You don't have as much power, I can already tell. It's not a screaming V8. I can't even hear the exhaust right now. Like, you don't hear nothing. Exhaust is definitely something to come. We need that. But I mean, it seems pretty good. Like, almost like as like in between, where you have the you have the manual from the GT350, but you're also having the comfort from the BMW, and it's just like super smooth. So far, so good. I'm liking it so far. And we made it back to the house with the M3. I thought the AC went out when I was driving. Thankfully, it was just a button I had to find. I'm not used to these cars, but I found the button. AC works, and now we're getting it washed up because this thing came all the way from California, and it is so dirty. They didn't even wash it. They didn't do anything with the car. So I want to get it cleaned up and kind of look at the paint, look at the body, see if I see anything that stands out to me that needs to be worked on before I make the final decision, because this is still a test drive we're on right now. But we're going to clean it up, take a look, and we'll see what it looks like underneath all this dirt. The orange still is my favorite part of this car. The orange looks insane on the black too. It's a perfect combo. Only thing is I got to figure out how do I clean the orange, because it is a little bit dirty. The last owner, I don't believe, ever cleaned it, so we got to figure that one out too. There we go. The car is looking so much better. Got it all cleaned up. It looks so good now. Before, the dirt was hiding so much of the car, I couldn't really tell what was going on underneath. Then we do have just one spot back here on this back fender. It looks like someone tried to touch up some marks that were here previously, and it's just like excess paint, and the paint doesn't match, so that is gonna have to get fixed. So I noticed that after we took the dirt off, but besides that, the car is looking great. All right, we're back in the car, driving around, trying to get used to it. You know, the car's all cleaned up, looking good now. You know, the outside checks out to me. I think it looks great. But I'm driving it, and it feels kind of dull. At first, I was like, oh, it's fun, but I haven't been in a sporty car, in like 2 weeks since I turned the Mustang in. And I was driving, I'm like, getting used to it, and I was like, it's not everything I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be faster, I thought it was gonna feel better. I was like, for how much you're paying for one of these cars, I was expecting more. But then I was messing around with the buttons, and I figured out M1 and M2, and there's like the sport mode. And I hit the sport mode thinking, you know, it was gonna change everything, but it actually didn't change the stuff. And I figured out I have to hit M2 on the steering wheel, and that puts it in the most sporty setting. So now that I'm driving it with the M2 engaged, it's a whole different story. The car feels a world of a difference. I mean, way better than what I was thinking. It completely changed my mind. Now I'm back in love with the car, because I was driving it there for a second. I was like, you know, it's cool and all, but it wasn't as cool as I thought it was gonna be. Here we go, we're parked up at like a little, I don't know, warehouse type place to get some pictures of the car, look at it a little bit with a cleaner background, kind of get some ideas of what we're gonna do. I'm already looking at it. This has got to go. This is horrible. I hate that. The grill's not bad, but I've already got a grill at home that I've ordered. It actually already arrived before I even got the car. We got to get a lip on, and I have that as well at my house. So we've got a lip ready to go. That'll be put on very shortly. I still want to enjoy the car while it's stock and while it looks like this before we start just absolutely changing everything. But guys, give me some ideas. What do you think I should do to the car? Do we leave it the same black color? I mean, the black looks super clean with this orange interior. I think the combo looks so good. I mean, check out that orange interior in here. It is super dirty. I got to figure out how to clean that. That is going to be my next thing. We got the exterior cleaned up, but I mean, the interior is definitely next for me. I have gotten used to the manual, and I'm loving it. I'm actually loving the manual in this car. It's way smoother than what the Mustang was. The Mustang was super hard to drive. It was just like, it was more of a raw feeling in the Mustang. It was just, it took a lot more effort to drive it, and since it's my daily and since I drive so much, this is gonna work way better for me. Way softer of a clutch, way easier to shift in this thing, and I'm just loving the technology. The technology in this thing is far better than the Mustang. Mustang, it's got little to none technology. I mean, it's awesome for what it is. It makes sense for the Mustang to have that type of technology, but I was ready for more. And what I really love about this G80 right here, it's stock. The last owner did nothing. I've only found actually one thing that he has done, and it's these center caps right here. I think he did this. I'm not sure. I believe they're not like this from factory, but they all have them. When I was cleaning the car, I noticed that. So maybe he did that. Unless it comes from factory, let me know. I might look it up later. I'm not really sure if it comes like that. But I mean, just looking at this thing, super clean. I've been looking at it, trying to figure out, you know, did he change anything? Was anything, you know, replaced on the car? Has there been any accidents? I can't find anything. I think this guy literally bought it as a daily, drove it around, and then that was it. And then he sold it and moved on to the next thing. So that is what I'm loving. It's a blank canvas for us, so we can literally do whatever we want to the car. I can add anything, change anything, and I think it's going to be a super fun platform because this platform is so modifiable. Like the Mustang, you can do stuff, but I already did the exhaust, you know, I did the appearance stuff on the Mustang, and I kind of was like, what else is there if I was to keep it? I didn't know what to do with the Mustang after I did that stuff. At least with this, it's tunable. These things can make a crazy amount of power, and that is what I'm super excited for. Let's get a couple sound clips of the G80, and so you guys can hear exactly what a stock G80 M3 sounds like from factory with nothing done. We are about to take off. We're hopping back in the M3. We're shooting over to Mason's. We got to go show Mason what's up. He hasn't seen the car yet. All I've sent him is the listing photos from when I was looking at it. So he has no idea what this thing looks like in person. He's only seen that it's a black exterior, orange interior. So we're gonna head over there and get his reaction and see what he thinks. It got a little darker and these lights are looking so good at nighttime. Dude, the cabin, so the interior on the G80 by far destroys what the Shelby GT350 was that I had before.
Oh my god, dude.
Crazy. Dude.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
Bro,
looking at it?
So clean.
So good, right?
Dude.
Dude, it's so clean, right?
Yes.
The M3, let's go.
That's so sick.
Dude, look at the interior.
Oh man. New whip, let's go.
Dude, what do you think?
This is sick. Oh, you got the heads up display.
Heads
too?
up display and everything, dude.
Holy.
Give it a little gas. Oh. There. Let's go.
What the hell?
I know, dude. So it's like paint. They try to repair marks, and they put way too much paint on there. So now I gotta take it to go get fixed. Yeah, sucks.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
We'll do like 4K.
Dude, it keeps pulling. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
But it's got so much potential. Downpipe and tune on this thing.
Yeah.
So much potential.
700? What do you think? Oh. Oh my